Hello students, now welcome to my channel LP EduTech. Today we are going to start with the fourth number lesson of geography entitled as primary economic activities. So in this chapter we are going to learn about which are the primary activities, what are its distribution, where are these activities are practiced, what are the characteristics of it, what are the business based on it, which geographical area it covers, and many other things. So let us stay together, let us start with the lesson. So here we have a lesson number 4, primary economic activities, and the very beginning 4.1 we have a map before us, and this indicates the world major regions of primary activities. So my friends, with maps let us learn what is this map is about. If you look at the index, so here is the index page. So it indicates what the agriculture fields: agriculture, animal husbandry, fishing, mining, and lumbering. So these are the primary activities are given. So let me explain what the primary activities mean. The activities which are based on the natural resources which we easily found around us, and the business which is carried out on those activities are related to the primary economic activities. So by this index you came to know that which things are included and in a primary activities: agriculture, animal husbandry, fishing, mining, and lumbering. So it indicates, the agriculture indicates with the green color, animal husbandry with the pink one, fishing is given with the red line, mining has given the star, and the lumbering, its cutting sword, is given. So here if you look at this map, what things we understand majorly. So first, take into the consideration North Pole, South Pole, and these are the 7 continents are mentioned. Okay, North America, South America, Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia, Antarctica. So here are the 7 continents are mentioned. So with it is very much helpful to understand, with the help of given index, the distribution of these primary activities overall in the world. In North America, what do we find? See, this agriculture based activity in North America, here this part is mentioned along with this. To the north side of North America, here we have given star marks and the mining star as well. So it is indicated the mining activities are measured here. Even lumbering activities also found. Even in Europe it is also dominant, agriculture and plus animal husbandry. So majorly agriculture and animal husbandry is a dominant overall the world, especially Europe and North America. But in Africa continent, the mining profession is given the most priority, as it is full of minerals. So excavation takes place. So mining, various stars are given on Africa continent, majorly it is. And the lumbering, most of the part in the northern part of the Africa continent, that is here northern part, and this northern part of North America as well. Even in Asia's northern part, so lumbering activities are carrying out. These mining activities are carrying out. And fishing, mostly the coastal areas of the world, the mostly coastal areas. See, it is dominant one. The fishing, it is very easiest to carry out as it has a very shallow sea, and the planks is available in more variety, in more quantity. So therefore, it is much easy for the fish to have it, and so therefore maximum fishes comes here, and these fishing activity carries out in the sea. The coastal areas, see, even in India, western coast and eastern coast, we have this Asia's coast. See, look at this one. So it's dominant at the coastal level only. Lumbering, fishing, animal husbandry in North America, mostly practicing North America, and in Europe the agriculture based activities are done. So this is best to understand. So based on it, here we have few questions. Let us try to understand and try to give these answers. Based on it, observe the given figure 4.1 map and answer the following questions. Now, which economic activities are shown on the map? As I just told, by the index, the activities which are shown on the maps are agriculture, animal husbandry, fishing, mining and lumbering. So 5 economic activities majorly that are shown on the map. Even hunting and gathering can be considered in this context. Second number question, in which region do you don't find any activity? What could be the reasons? Now here we need to just search where the no any activities, primary activities are carried out. In which region? Which region? The region where we do not find any activities are as follows. Let us see which are those. The northern part of North American continent. North American continents, the northern part of, so this is the northern part of North American continent. Most of it is icy and cold one. It's a very cold climate it has and a snow capped land. Even the region near Tropic of Cancer in Africa. So this is the Tropic of Cancer in Africa continent. This is the equator and Tropic of Cancer. Here because that is the desert area, the Sahara. The Sahara desert is mostly passing through the Africa continent. That's the reason. Then the region near the equator in South American continent. South American continent near to the equator. This one, which is given in a white color. So this one is a blank one. So why? Because equatorial forest region, it is humid, so much humid one. Like for example, Amazon basin, so much humid it is. Equatorial forest region. Again, in which Asian continent region? That is China, Mongolia. Now here we have Asia continent overall. So the region like China, see the blank one, which is given blank, nothing, no sign is there. China, Mongolia, and southern part of the Russia. So this is the southern part of the Russia. Why? Because these are the mountainous regions, that is Himalayan mountains are passing from here. So Himalayan range, Himalayan mountains plateau, a region, even the plateau of Tibet and Mongolia. So here lie the plateau of Tibet and Mongolia. So desert region, that is Gobi deserts, also cold climate. So these are the regions behind it. And Antarctica, here is one, the bottom southern part of the world. That is why? Because there is no permanent human settlements, so much ice and cold one. So no permanent human settlement, so therefore it is not being done in this particular region. Next question, in which latitudes do you primarily find the distribution of lumbering activities? So answer is in latitude closer to Arctic Circle we find the distribution of lumbering. Next, why is fishing occupation only found in the certain areas in the oceans? Certain areas. Now which are those certain areas? Let us look. See, actually because the wide expanse of the continent self with the presence of shallow water is not found in each ocean. So got it? So yes, I repeat again, because a wide expanse of the continent, so self with the presence of shallow water is not found in each ocean. So that is the reason that the why fishing occupation only found in the certain areas in the oceans. Number 5, which primary economic activities are mostly found in Europe? Now let us turn to this Europe continent first. Now which are the primary activities which we can see here? The animal husbandry, especially animal husbandry, mining, lumbering, are the primary economic activities mostly found in Europe. So these are the three dominant one: animal husbandry, mining and lumbering. Next one, what production does the symbol of mining shown in seas and ocean depict? What production does the symbol of mining shown in seas and ocean depict? So what it depicts? So by what it indicates? The symbol of mining shown in seas and ocean depicts the production of mineral oil and natural gas. So this symbol which is shown here, symbol of mining shown in the seas and ocean, it depicts what? It depicts the production of mineral oil and natural gas. Next one, in which continent is mining not found? Mining is not found. The mining is not found in Antarctica. Here, it is not found. Which primary economic activities are found to the south of Tropic of Capricorn? To the south of Tropic of Capricorn. The world's fishing is mostly carried out in the Pacific Ocean. So here we have Pacific Oceans, Indian Oceans, Atlantic Ocean, again Pacific Ocean. So this is the equator lines, and here the world's fishing is mostly carried out in the Pacific Ocean. Next question, number 9. Which primary economic activities are found to the south of Tropic of Capricorn? South of Capricorn, it is the fishing, mining, lumbering and animal husbandry are found to the south of Tropic of Capricorn. Next one, I just want to repeat the question number 8. In which ocean is the world's fishing mostly carried out? It is the Pacific Ocean. Answer is Pacific Ocean. The world's fishing is mostly carried out in the Pacific Ocean. Now number 10. Which primary activity is found in the islands of Southeast Asia? Asia continent and Southeast Asia continent. So here like the Southeast Asia. The fishing, mining, lumbering and animal husbandry are found to the south of Tropic of Capricorn. And the answer to our question is the agriculture, fishing, lumbering is found in the islands of Southeast Asia. Next one. Considering all the 4 continents, in which continent do you find less agriculture being practiced? In which continent do you find the less agriculture being practiced? Less agriculture is practiced in South America. So this is the South America, very less agricultural activities are. Next one, write a paragraph on relationship between latitudinal extent of agriculture and climate in your own words. So that is your own work, so you can do it on your own by considering all these things. So let us look at the geographical explanation. Now you must have understood the difference in the distribution of various activities from the given observation. All these activities are dependent on nature: hunting, gathering, animal husbandry, agriculture, fishing, lumbering, mining, etc. are primary economic activities. Natural resources exploited in primary activities. Factors affecting these activities and effect of natural calamities affect these primary activities. Now which 2 things are affecting? The natural resources exploited, first thing, and the factors affecting these activities and the effect of natural calamities also affect. To fulfill the need of growing population, to provide technical help to manpower, etc., etc. when the mechanization was started in primary activities. Why? With the help of machinery, the work can be done very faster and easier. So that is to fulfill the needs of the growing population. So mechanization has started in the primary activities. Now we have machineries to do this such type of primary activities. See, even in a ship we have heavy specially made ships and equipments. Even for the mining we have the advanced machineries. Even for lumbering, that is this one lumbering, we have cutting of the trees. We have heavy machineries and swords with the help of which we can cut the heavily trees. So in this way. Now friend, just look at this corner, try this, complete the following table in your notebook. One has been done for you as an example. Let us look at it. Table number 4.1. Here it is divided into the 4 columns, that is primary economic activity, natural resources required for the activity, factors affecting activities, that is natural or man-made, which are those. One example is given to you, that is agriculture. Number 1, agriculture. Now what natural resources it required? It requires land, soil and water. Now what are the factors affecting on it? Naturally, the slope of the land, the quality of soil, the favorable climate, rainfall, these are the natural factors. But what are the man-made? Use of fertilizers, insecticides, farm machines. So these are the man-made activities which affects on it. Second, we have animal husbandry. Now what can be the answers for this? Let us look at it. You just listen it and record it in your notebook. Animal husbandry, the natural resource it requires, that is land, soil and water, right? It requires land, soil and water. Then factors affecting natural, what will come here? Naturals are the presence of grasslands, favorable climate, so these are the things. And man-made are advanced technology, market. So these things with what require and affecting on this occupation. Next one, fishing. The fishing activities. Now where do you find it? Seas and ocean, coastal climate. So these are the affecting things. It requires fishing. Natural resource required for this activity is to confluence of warm and cold currents. This is what required, and the subsequent growth of the abundant plankton, broken coastline. Plankton is required where the fishes are attracted, and the broken coastlines, and where these two currents meet, warm and cold. And the fishing activity, skills, technology, refrigeration, facilities, ships. This is what we require here in man-made. Mining. For mining it requires quarry, land, quarry, the minerals, and the man-made technology and skilled labor. Lumbering, nature of vegetation, climate. Here it requires nature of vegetation and the climate. Accessibility to the forest, it requires, we must be able to reach deep inside of the forest. So accessibility is required. And here the advanced technology, market and availability of large estates, this is what required for this lumbering. And last one is the gathering. Gathering requires what? Forest. And only in forest we can do the gathering of various things. Favorable climate. If the climate is not favorable, then it is difficult to carry out this business, and it requires market to sell these things and earn good amount of money. Now number 1, primary occupations. Number 1, hunting. The hunting was a primitive activities of man to obtain food. A large number of animal species have become extinct or are on the verge of extinction, that is about to die or about to vanish, because of the large scale of hunting. Commercial hunting is banned all over the world. Also, many laws are being passed to conserve and protect the animals. Some tribes practice hunting for their subsistence. Now, where are the distribution of this primary hunting in the world? The Bushmen of Kalahari Desert, the Bushman of Kalahari Deserts, which is in South Africa. Even the tribal pygmies of equatorial selvas, borads, Eskimos of tundra, and sentinels in Andaman, and even Jarawas, Ongs. So it is they hunt for their livelihood. So let us turn to the next point, gathering. Now here we have some pictures. Can you tell sections? Let us look here. Now identify the images given above. Now what are the images are given here? Can you able to identify? Yes. See, let us try to identify it. The images, the given images are number 1, this is the honey, right? Then second we have here brush, then bubble gums, the boys chewing bubbles and bubble gums. In the leaves, these are the leaves, this is the rope, pinning of the rope, and here is a broom which we use at home, bangles, and these are the beads which we get in the seas. So these are the images. Now second, what are these products made from? Of course, these products are made from the natural products or are found in nature. Next, where do you find the raw material that are required to make these products? These products are made from natural products. That is answer of second. And third is we find the raw material to make these production in the forest. And number 4, what is the occupation of obtaining these raw material called? The occupation of obtaining these raw materials called gathering. So we are just gathering from the nature, gathering from the forest, and preparing the things based on the nature. Now look at the geographical explanation. Many people in the world practice this activity which is dependent on the forest products, right? They collect fruits, roots, and tubers, leaves, flowers, medicinal plants for their livelihood. Of course, by collecting these things, they just sell it on the cheap rate and earn something for their livelihood. They also call products like gum, lac, honey, wax, rubber, etc. The different types of forest products are collected. Example, the kath is collected from the monsoon forest from khair trees. Some of these products have a high demand in the market. So this activity is carried out on a large commercial scale. So this occupation is carried out in all the forest covered region of the world. The equatorial forests are dense and evergreen. The climate is humid and unhealthy. Due to the disturbance of reptiles and insects, the collection of forest products is not done on a large scale. So these are the affecting things that we can call the dense forest, the area which is inaccessible for the human beings, and due to the trouble of these reptiles and the insects, it's unable to collect it. Now, so students, so that's it for this video. In the next video we will see the remaining primary activities. So stay tuned and stay connected. If you really like it, please share and subscribe and like it.